Ortom is a liar, an opportunist seeking to divide Nigerians. Buhari presidency attacks Benue governor over recent interview. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Shehu further berated the governor for allegedly sowing the seeds of hatred amongst Nigerians ahead of a 2023 general elections. Garba Shehu, the senior special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on media and publicity on Monday, accused Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom of spreading falsehood. The presidential spokesman challenged Ortom to identify the army personnel who told him that President Muhammadu Buhari ordered Nigerian troops not to attack Fulani herdsmen responsible for causing violence in a state. Shehu, in a statement released via her social media platform, described Governor Ortom's claim as untrue and a statement made to gain political scores. Shehu further berated the governor for allegedly sowing the seeds of hatred among Nigerians ahead of a 2023 general elections. His statement reads, in quote, "In a recent interview with the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom claimed that higher-ranking security personnel had informed him personally that President Buhari had ordered security forces not to move against the Fulani herdsmen responsible for recent violence. These ridiculous claims are patently untrue. If he is as brave as he claims to be, let him name names. Let him name the military personnel who told him this story or forever shut up." It is disappointing that Governor Ortom, who in the same interview described himself as a child of God who believes in being lawful and respects the Nigerian Constitution, felt the need to spread such a divisive lie. In a period of heightened insecurity, our politicians should be working to bring us closer together, not risking further violence by dishonestly seeking to further divide us along ethnic or religious lines. Fortunately, the cheap dog whistle politics behind Ortom falsehood are plain for all to see. He is not the first opportunistic politician who has attempted to sow discord amongst his country's people in the run-up to an election. Sadly, he will not be the last. The Nigerian people will see him for what he is, an opportunist flaunting his words as the country prepares to elect its next president, a man fond of posing in military fatigue who expects the country to believe Nigeria's top security personnel will share high-level confidential information with him. To be clear, they do not, he added. Now, if this is actually a lie, why are they coming out to falsify it? As in, if this is not true, why is this person coming out calling Mr. Ortom or Governor Ortom a whole lot of names? Now, this All Progressive Congress, this APC, this administration, sometimes I keep asking myself if they see Nigerians as, people who are still in the 14th, 13th, or even 10th century. We're in the 22nd century where a lot of people now know that there is more to life, that things can actually be better. Just like Nigerians now know, because of their, moving around, their work, a lot of things were hidden, don't they open? People now, that is why people are coming out to demand more from the government, because they know certainly that the government can actually give more, but they're just refusing to give more. So this man is coming out to tell us that Governor Samuel Ortom, is actually lying instead of finding the problem to the insecurity. You are coming out to say it is a lie that Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State is actually lying. But the part that struck me is that he never said he was lying about the insecurity, but he said he was lying that these Fulani herders, that when they are caught, there's a rule that they cannot. So I don't misquote him. Let me just repeat what exactly he said, so I don't misquote him. Because my own is, you shall not talk, say this man they lie. You did not come out in the open to say, there is no insecurity. You know, Abi, then how come you are focusing on the part that, he's lying, rather than you finding the cause of the insecurity, or rather giving solutions to the insecurity in Benue State? Now, let me quote him. Now, he said, okay. He said, it is disappointing, I quote, it is disappointing that Ortom, who in the same interview described himself as a child of God, who believes in being lawful and represents the Nigerian constitution, felt the need to spread such a lie. He also said that Samuel Ortom claimed that high-ranking security personnel had informed him personally that President Buhari had ordered security forces not to move against the Fulani herdsmen responsible for recent violence. That is my own is, okay, fine, at least there was a violence. Then why not focus on finding the solution to the problem, rather than coming out to say somebody's lying? To me, it is like your house is on fire and you are gossiping with your neighbor. That is what it means. Your house they on fire, you they see them. They are busy gossiping. That is what it means, and it does not makes absolutely no sense. It will be a disaster to entrust the leadership of the nation and those who failed to name the sponsors of Boko Haram. Now, this is one reason why we are not supposed to be giving an administration that failed Nigeria in all the basic function of a government. This administration has failed Nigerians in insecurity, in economy, education. For goodness sakes, our brothers and sisters, our children are sitting at home and they are not in school. And our government sees nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with this kind of arrangement. I don't know where this crop of politicians and the federal government came from, because they do not have the emphatic attitude we Nigerians are known to possess. I tell you, I keep saying we are not even supposed to be in the same country with these people. After killing over 5,000 people in Benue State by Fulani terrorists with the support of the federal government, no sense of guilty conscience, instead of helping the victims of Benue killings, they and their families are attacking the governor. Instead of helping the victims of Benue killings and their families, they are attacking the governor for seeking ways to protect his people. This is very unspeakable. My dear, despicable is the word. Despicable. Ortom is a Nigerian. Ipob, Yoruba Nation's agitators, are also Nigerians, and as such, if they seek to devise something that belongs to them, I do not think they have overstepped their boundaries. Exactly. My own is, the man is leaving the fact that there is actually something being done against the people of Benue State, and he's coming out to say that I don't understand. How can somebody be dying? The people are dying, and you care less about it, and you're coming to say somebody is lying. Like, I don't understand. I've said it before. We and these people called our leaders, we are not supposed to be in the same planet at all. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come